Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to Dyson's Fair Program. I'm Calmputer, and last episode I tried making Deuteron Fuel Rods right here, and I'm not making enough deuterium because I calculated wrong. These 5 would be enough if I had a complete and full belt of 4 stacked, as in, 4 times higher than this. Or if I put in a stacker here, no, that wouldn't do it either, maybe. Yeah. I tried just deleting this belt and letting all of this refined oil here flow and see how that would work. And I do get a more or less full belt here, but still not actually enough to give me enough deuterium. So what I'm gonna do is move this down here probably. This part is fine. Now, I did add 1 more smelter for iron ore, 2 actually, 2 more smelters for iron ore here. And I mean, I don't know if that's necessary, but it's a thing I did just to have the peace of mind. But otherwise, this is working perfectly fine. In fact, that's fine. Full belt there, and also titanium alloy it was more than enough. Here, we're making 5 per minute. Remember that number, 5 per minute. And these are also making 5 per minute when they are working, which is not always. Which means also these only take 1 titanium alloy each, so these 5 combined take 5 alloy per minute. Nice how math can work out like that. So anyway, yeah, we don't have a lot of these yet. But that means I'm making 25 per minute or I will be when I can get this sorted. Which I don't know if that's enough. Anyway, so the plan is to break this out, put it down here so that I can make more fractionators, and also use this refined oil to create, there you are, refined oil plus hydrogen to create more hydrogen and some energetic graphite, which I will probably burn. Yeah. That seems like a plan. So that's gonna have to be a time lapse. Yeah, I don't really know if this is gonna be working long term. I tried using stackers here and seems maybe it's working, but I really don't know. Too many unknowns here. It feels like... Wait. Now they're coming out of it also stacked. So could be working, maybe. I could also proliferate the hydrogen, which would be very easy to do. I just put a proliferator right here, and I think that would increase to about 2%, which would theoretically double everything. But then I'd have to make proliferators and... yeah, well, that one's easy. Coal. And diamond, which is, well... coal. And then there's you, who is carbon nanotubes, which would be coal and sulfuric acid, or I would make more hydrogen. Yeah, I don't know. That's gonna have to be another day, I'm afraid. But when I do it, I could just proliferate all of the hydrogen. Maybe at that point I can harvest it from... Where are you? You should be somewhere around here. There you are. That guy. I digress. Right. Now then, it's kind of working. Only 4 of these are actually running at 100%-ish. Yeah, you're definitely running at 100%. You, not so much. Yeah, I don't feel like I have the space here to do everything the way I would want. Also, there's a lot of wasted refined oil here as well. But the problem with using it the way I am right now is that it takes only 1 refined oil per every hydrogen, whereas this thing creates 2 refined oil for every 1 hydrogen. So it's the opposite way around. But maybe I can do something about that. Mini fusion power plants. You require titanium alloy. That's not a problem. I can just copy this setup right there. You also require processors. That's not a problem. I have a setup right there that I can copy. And then you need supermagnetic rings. Not a problem. I have a setup right there I can copy. And then there's carbon nanotubes, which we have talked about. I could use fire ice for that, which will produce at least some hydrogen that I can use to make more hydrogen. And then titanium, also not a problem. I have one right there. Yeah. And in fact, I can just steal that titanium for the carbon nanotubes. So, yeah. Let's find a good spot that isn't too close to the North Pole. Maybe here. And oh, that's not great. Maybe I can cheese it. The sand is gonna go everywhere if I use this, but this spot here, but it'll have to do. Then I want to make sure that I can build all over the place, so you... Oh. There was a red thing here, there. Yeah, should work, should work. And let's time-lapse that as well. So it's technically working. I've made 21 mini fusion power plants so far, but there are a lot of problems here. I don't know what to do with this excess refined oil. At some point I'll be able to drag hydrogen in here, which will get rid of it, but for now I really don't... Oh, wait, no. Can I do that? Instead of putting these hydrogens straight into the deuterium thing... Also, wait. And instead of doing that, I can do it the other way around. Instead of taking the excess hydrogen from here, where I actually truly do need it, I can take some of this hydrogen and just... No, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I'm going to need some more space. Thank you. Right, so well, yeah, we can just put one of those there. And go like that, and then half of it goes into this belt here. That might be something of a self-fulfilling prophecy, where half of the hydrogen that is being created by these goes back into making these work again. Maybe. This... I mean, it's starting to look a little promising. Maybe. And we're starting to get some hydrogen coming in here. Or actually getting all the way over here. Yeah, you're full. You're all full. Except you're technically not. How can... Lack of material. How can you have no hydrogen and you are full? That makes no sense to me. Oh, right. Yes, of course. At some point I mixed the belts. Not a good thing. Oh, and at some point I forgot to set these guys too. Yes, yes. Yes, and yes. Oh, thank you for that. That helps. Go in there. What about you? You're empty. No, you're taking it. Hydrogen, 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 and hydrogen, and hydrogen. Good. That should make it all work properly. Right. Okay, so the hydrogen is filling up. Great. This refined oil belt isn't moving though. But maybe I'm okay with the way this is running now, and then we can take you back in there. And again, come on. Yes, you're set properly. There. Yeah. It's not as good as the setup I had in the last Let's Play, where I had an entire section dedicated to creating only hydrogen. But I can't really use that setup right now. because, well, I think at that point I used refined oil as a raw resource, and I can't do that yet. Or yet, I can't do that in this playthrough. The only concern here is that these guys can meet in a really awkward way to where this belt doesn't get filled or like this belt gets full and can't put in here anymore. And it's about to... There we go. Then again, am I concerned with that? All things considered. I'm kind of not. Because if that's happening, then that means I'm full up on refined oil, and refined oil is really only useful for these, like, sulfuric acid chemical plants, and the hydrogen is really only useful for this part. So if this belt fills up all the way over here, that's fine. That's what I want. Maybe. Well, I'm gonna let it run for a couple of hours, probably, and see how things shake out. This is concerning, though. Titanium alloy. And the supermagnetic rings. Well, I can just do that. And, like, immediately have the requirements. And considering I'm still more or less at 100%? No. No, I'm not. I could move things around a little bit, add another section here. That could be fine. And would make things maybe work a little bit better. How many do I actually need? 5, 6, 7. So I need 3 more per, I guess, minute. Yeah, could be done, could be done. But I'm not going to do that right now because I do have more than enough of them. Also, while we are here, let's use a big chunker. Like, I don't trust that it's... I think the bell... Yeah, I think this order is going to be too short. No, it's not. Okay. And go in there. And then boom, 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 boom. There we go. Yeah. Can get rid of all of those. Thank you. And pick up a couple. Right. So... Deuteron Fuel Rods, they're being produced a little bit faster, but still not as fast as I would have liked. Then again, I can just copy this entire setup, sans the mini fusion power plants, and put it on another world, maybe. Maybe. Not entirely sure if that's a good idea or not. Hey, this could be working. Also, what I can do here is prioritize you, but then also go out like so. There. And then in. Then basically when this, oh wow, you did fill up there, and then this goes back in there, and then yeah, basically everything seems to be working towards filling as much hydrogen over here as possible without too much of a waste. And the fact that this hydrogen belt never fills up means nothing, because this refined oil line will always fill up. Right, so It's not optimal. It's not a perfect ratio, but it works. And I don't, that's really all it needs to do at this moment. Yeah. But we have the Deuteron Fuel Rods. We have mini fusion power plants. And that could solve our energy crisis both here and on the other planets. So that's all good. And with all of that done, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer. This has been Dyson's Program. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.